Right now, at this moment, do you know if your Apex has a heartbeat? Terrence here again to tell you all about a brand new feature for your Apex we call Heartbeat. This new feature is going to let you know if your Apex goes offline for any reason at all. For nearly 10 years, our Apex has been keeping tanks from getting into hot water. And if something should ever go wrong, of course you get that email or text message. But the scary exception here is that when your power or your internet is down, your Apex can't send you alerts. And of course, since you're not home, how could you know? Really bad things could be happening to your aquarium at that moment, and you'd be continuing your vacation in a sort of artificial bliss, at least when it comes to your aquarium. So with this new Heartbeat feature, you no longer have to worry about all this. Let me explain. First, we must understand the big picture view of how your Apex actually works. When you run your Apex with our Apex Fusion Cloud service, and most people do, you never really give commands directly to your Apex. Instead, you access pages on our Apex Fusion web server, and then it communicates with your Apex. Likewise, should something go wrong with your aquarium, your Apex tells the Apex Fusion web server to contact you via text, email, or an iOS alert. Now with this new Heartbeat feature, Apex Fusion is listening all the time to hear from your Apex, to check in, to see if it has a heartbeat or a pulse, and then it notifies you if it cannot be reached after a certain amount of time. It's very important to understand, though, that Apex Fusion cannot know why your Apex is unreachable. So let's think about it this way. Say you're talking to someone on your cell phone and you lose connection. There are many possible reasons for that disconnect on the other end of the line. It's happened to all of us. Maybe their battery died. Maybe they're going through a canyon and lost reception. Maybe they're hit by a bus. You just don't know. All you know is that you were disconnected. Why you were disconnected is something you can find out the next time you talk to them or see them. So, when you get that heartbeat notification, all you're going to know is that the vital Apex connection was lost. It could be a major power outage, or it could be that your puppy simply chewed through the internet cable. You won't know. But the good thing to know is that something's not right, and you can then take the appropriate action to find out what might be happening. So, now let me show you how to use this new Heartbeat feature, because it's super easy. First, I have to tell you that this new Heartbeat feature requires that you have an Apex Fusion account and that your Apex is already connected to Apex Fusion. If you have the newest Apex with Wi-Fi, this is pretty much guaranteed. Now you must see a screen similar to this one when you access your Apex, or chances are you're not yet using Apex Fusion. Please stop now, create an account in Apex Fusion, and link your Apex. There's plenty of great videos and a Get Started doc to help you do this, and there's some links in the description below. So now let's enable that Heartbeat feature on your Apex. Go to Apex Fusion and select the Apex from your list. You could do this on a mobile device, you could do it within the iOS app. If you're on a computer or a tablet, select the drop-down in the upper left. It'll have the name of your Apex as well as an icon of a house. If you're on a smaller mobile device, select the 3 bars button in the upper right, and then select the first option, which will again be the name of your Apex and have that same house icon. Now, scroll all the way down, almost to the bottom, and there will be Heartbeat. Select that. Now you're on the Heartbeat configuration screen. As you can see, there are 4 main criteria for you to be able to enable this feature. 1, this Apex must have you listed as its owner or manager. 2, this Apex must have been linked to Apex Fusion for 1 full day. So this means that you cannot set up your new Apex and enable the Heartbeat feature on the same day. 3, your Apex must be currently connected to Apex Fusion. And 4, your Apex must have a reliable internet connection back to the Apex Fusion server in the last 24 hours. If you've had connection issues, please check your Wi-Fi signal or ISP internet quality. If all of these boxes have check marks, select the Heartbeat drop-down and choose Enable. Now you'll see the Send to Apex button above has turned orange. Select that, and now your Apex has Heartbeat enabled. And that's it. Now you'll get a notification if your Apex is ever unreachable by the Apex Fusion server. Now, there's a couple of final points I must mention. First, Apex Fusion actively listens for your Apex to phone home before sending you a notification. So notifications will not be sent the moment of initial disconnect. Instead, it'll take about 30 minutes from the first disconnect until the Heartbeat feature alerts you. We do this so that when you finally get one of those Heartbeat text messages, you'll know it's for real. Second, disconnect alerts will continue to be sent to you with decreasing frequency until your Apex is reconnected. When the Apex reconnects, you'll get a message about that as well. So there you have it, yet another great feature on your Apex. This one's super important, so if I were you, I'd go right now and enable it. As always, thanks for watching, and if you like this video, please let us know in the comments below. Of course, be sure to subscribe to our channel so you'll get alerted every time we release a new one. Until next time though, enjoy those fish.